God, no. Alright. So we highlighted, hello ladies and gentlemen, South Carolina, another Lieutenant Junior. I have Aaron, who's basically on his way to work, just and everything else and all, but he's on his cell phone, with us, just and everything else. So we're gonna go ahead and hold the intro. I had
I
sad
prefer
news.
to it.
Huh?
I prefer to think of it as a piloting my shuttlecraft back to Starfleet Command.
Yeah, there you go. And another, he's not like me. He don't use voice attack. He don't use the shuttle docking computer. No, he does it old fashioned with one finger and maybe a little titty toe. Alright,
Hey,
let's roll that intro.
you haven't lived until you've landed a starship with a baby in one arm.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright. Anyway, so like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I've conducted all my work to the Star Trek Star Wars, and as of today, I have talked with Kid Lee and Sorta? Is how you say it, Aaron?
I'm pronouncing it Squarista. Squarista will have to tell me if I'm saying it right.
Alright, because like I said, later on, I'm going to be jumped on her. She is actually, following me on my Patreon page. I am following her in return on her Patreon page. But her and me and Kidley, we're teaming up to do Star Wars Old Republic stuff. So, definitely looking for a Star Wars Old Republic if you're into that. Otherwise,
Now, Timmy, is that going to be a three-way stream?
yeah, it's going to be a three-way. We're actually going to be doing it. You saw my last one. Yeah, I kind of got on late because I had issues on my end, just everything else. But now on, yeah, we were basically watching the stream through Kid Lee, so he was rotating it literally from, his stream to her stream to my stream and then back, just everything else. Which was cool how Kid Lee was doing that. Just everything else. But on that one stream Sunday, yeah, I jumped on my healers because I kind of noticed a lot of them, like Kid Lee, he was running around with his one fire making bounty hunter, his gunslinger sniper. So there was a lot of them that were not really healer types. So I jumped on my bounty hunter, my commando, my sage, to make sure that everybody in the team had a healer to kind of help out. And on Sunday, you all saw, we went to tourists and explored all the tourists looking for any and everything relating to Raguls. But tonight, we're going to be jumping back to Tatooine and taking a look at that. Well, anyway, big news. Yes, as you see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, lifetime sales is back. But it's not just for PCs. It is actually back for those, honest to God, yeah, both PCs and consoles. So right now, limited time from November 1st till December 6th, 10 p.m., both consoles and PCs has got the lifetime deal. As you know, me and Aaron, we're lifetimers. We've been playing this game, following this game, supporting the game, literally from the get-go, literally. But lifetime sales is definitely back. So if you're interested, and again, like I said, do the math. If you're planning to play this game for at least 2 years, put the time in, at least an hour or so of, doing a few things, just everything else. The game pays for itself, okay? It pays for itself. So if you, go ahead. Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, I was going to say, I was just agreeing with you that it pays for itself. That's
Okay.
what we did.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, because like I said, I had a lot of people, and I was kind of skeptical when Atari owned it, and Atari made it flat out clear that they were not going to put no money, no store, no nothing. They were just supporting the name brand Star Trek. But soon their contract would be expiring, and when the 2 years was put on the expiring, yeah, I didn't put no money up. I didn't buy the lifetime thing until the 3rd year thing when Pertha Girl stepped in and decided that, hey, we're going to take over, we're going to take care of this game, and we're going to put money into this game, and we're going to help this Star Trek along. To call a name brand, Stanley, done games to Stanley, just everything else. And that is when... Huh? Yep, same with that.
But I did.
Yep.
I did on right at launch day. That was the day I got my license up.
Cool. Well, like I said, I actually thought that the, you know, because I had seen a lot of games go that 1 or 2 years and then never be seen again, but you put some money into it, you put some time into it, and 2 years later, thanks to your time, bye, see you later now. And then you don't ever see that game ever again. So I waited until the 3rd year when Portugal picked it up. But right now, yeah, both consoles and PCs, it is back. Now, next big spoiler. Yes, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I just got done doing a test run of the next one. I am not going to lie to you, it is buggy as hell. People are still reporting having issues, this and everything else and all. So if you want to try to get this Thor steel thingy, this and everything else, don't use fire, because you look, I just did it. The one general guy here, he kept disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. Then we had a Orion girl running around, and I was actually running with her, behind her, because she would do that seductive thing, and it was so funny. She walked up to a little door, did her thing, and the door's like, I love you, want to help you out. And they wonder, you know, went and started doing their thing with her until they got killed. Then we actually had a, this guy right here, he was actually, oh hell, he had the starter pack. He was literally running around with the Discovery, Discovery, that's what I'm trying to think of. The Discovery starter pack with the outfit, this, everything else and all, you know, doing all the Discovery stuff. But yeah, you can see, we had science. Me and this guy that kept disconnecting and reconnecting, which he was a general, an engineer and then a tactical. So when we got in, like I said, we lost one person like right off the bat and never came back. This guy just kept connecting and reconnecting, and but yeah, I needed to get up to rate 32. Huh?
Screw the force field. I need the power club. Thanos needs the power club.
Well, here's the thing. I was actually looking at it. Now, I'm going to actually share this, ladies and gentlemen. Who was I talking to? Use open. Yeah, this is the shield right here. Character dying don't equip. By absorbing ambient electrical charge, this personal shield is added to your recycle and redirect capture energy to simulate a muscular representative. Meaning that when you see those lightning bolts and whatnot's coming down, it is going to help you resist those electric bolts. Though you notice it's a two-piece set. I actually thought it was going to go with the gloves. No, it's actually going with the Soundpack Blast rifle. It is
the lightning gun, yeah.
You know, it is actually working with this, because I actually thought...
that would be really useful, because that lightning gun also has that heal power as secondary fire.
Exactly. And Josh was actually running around with everything else with it, looking into heal node, with everything else, and trying to keep his team alive, and with everything else. But sure enough, you know, the game was just being buggy. People are still reporting they're getting kicked, and this and everything else. So, and I will have to say, not too long ago, in fact, Aaron, have you gotten a survey request from Critic?
Not that I've noticed, but I'd have to look.
Yeah, the reason why I'm bringing this up, ladies and gentlemen, I actually got a survey thing and asking what I think of the game, what I recommend the game. And I had to be honest. I actually told them that on this last one, I cannot recommend the game because me and 4 other people was geared. The highest I had ever gotten is level 58. I have yet to be able to get into, round 60 and get into that round 60. Whereas some of my other friends who'd literally, like Goonie, I think he's gotten up to 90. Tenderwolf, I believe he's gotten up to the full round of 200, I think. There's a couple of other squares that they've gotten all the way to the next little 200. But I will admit, by the time you get to 50 to 60, these guys are starting in so fast and attacking so fast that we really, our technique was we'd sit up in the corner, out to strike everybody, in the corner kind of, and bring them to us and take them on there in the corner. So when that lightning starts acting up, then we would pick up the whole team, whatever, whatnot, start moving around until the lightning stops shooting, and then set up in the corner again. And, the one tactical, he was on purposely running out, he had the draw fire active, catching the team, and then bringing them back to us. Just and everything else, trying to bring them to us so we can just hold that one corner and do our thing in the one corner. But the highest I've ever gotten is like 58, 59. I've yet to be able to get into round 60, because by that time, we're all dying. Not as a test, yes, I just did this a few moments ago. It is working, but it is buggy a little bit, because people are recording that they're still getting kicked and everything. So as of right now, it's out, it's live. You can run around and do whatever whatnots. Oh, I need my shit. Now.
Got about 5 minutes.
Alright. Oh yeah, and I want to show, yes, if you want to support me, yes, this is my page. And if you look down here, yes, she is supporting me right there. And in fact, I'll pop her up. I'll make her feel good and special. But now, like I said, me and this lady right here has teamed up. We're running around, and like I said, on this stream right here, Sunday, October 28th, yeah, all three of us teamed up and ran around together on terrace and doing this, everything else and all. So, yeah, we're kind of teaming up and doing Star Wars stuff. But anyway, let's go back. I've got a new supporter for my Star Trek page. Where's my Delta page? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let a couple of titles go because they've not been a no-show since June, and I'm not supporting creators that don't seem to do anything. Alright, anyway, air soundtrack event. Resolved an issue that could cause enemy not spawn in the arena. As you saw, I just did a test. I managed to get to wave 30, just everything else before it just got too ridiculous because the one guy kept spawning in and, disconnecting and coming back. Extension version of the collected arena soundtrack event rewards. Soundtrack pulse quite event reputation project will now have the requirement set to narrate a soundtrack. Now this is actually good because there was a lot of people on the last one. They could not get that gun, just everything else because once again the game kept disconnecting, reconnecting. A lot of people couldn't get in to, do the thing all weekend because it just kept disconnecting and reconnecting. So they have now fixed it that if you can get in that first wave and do the first wave and basically not get disconnected but get through it, you will literally get this little narrow thing that will automatically unlock that pulse wave gun automatically. So you'll start having the two-piece set, so that way you can just get the gun and the force field thingy, just everything else. So I like they did that because a lot of people on the last one, they tried to do it and they could not get it, could not complete it. So once you sign in today and at least survive, basically one round, get to a round, I think it's 5 or 6, this everything else. Once you get to that first one and then the next, set of weight starts coming in, you will automatically get that narrative to unlock the gun for you. But you have to get to, I think it's weight 5 or 6 to get that part unlocked. This will auto-complete the project for anyone who already has its progress recorded, meaning that, like I said, I had that gun slotted, and you did everything else. As soon as I got past wave 5, boom, gun unlocked, gun now it'll to my account, and it's account-wide, so you can use it on all your characters, just everything else. But you got to get to wave 5, that's the thing. Once you got the way died, you'll see the narrative song tag will pop up, and then it'll say your progress thing, to that gun thing, just everything else. Because originally I had it on. Yeah, because you see, I still got this one right here. I'm still working on this and everything else and all. But it cleared. The second I did it, it cleared. So now the only mission I have left is this one now. But as soon as you get the way died and survive way died, boom, you get the gun automatically. And like I said, you go down here. I have to go where? Pretty clean? Crap. It's okay. I'll just go the other way. Click on you, open you, use there. But now, right away, you can see it automatically unlocked and gave me the gun. But you got to get the way died, basically. And once you get the way died, you'll get the little thing there complete, thing there complete, and automatically unlock the gun. Now, all I have to do is just get this door steel thing, and I'll have both pieces, just everything else and all. You just got to get the way died, and you'll complete that thing. It'll take up the gun. So I'm actually happy that happened, that they did that. Because like me and a lot of the others, just like last time, it was just being stupid and disconnecting. People just couldn't complete it. Hi, Iron. How you doing? Happy Halloween, Iron. Hi,
2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Alright. Is all the title in the Reno Soundtrack description the state the event is only level 50 to 60, now referred to 50 to 65. Again, if you're trying to do this and you think you can do it on level 10, no, please go back to Club 47, drink a few more, run in a nail, blood wine, whatever it is, put them together. Maybe you might be able to go in there, but again, you have to be 50 to 65, to do that, just everything else. And to be honest with you, you want good gear. You can go in with crafty gear. Strong advice, if you got crafty gear, let your team know. Tell them that I've got storyline gear. I've got Dorg set gear, Mark 10 or whatever. Let your team know. That way they can, hang back, try to help you and help you get through it. Me, myself, like I said, I had gotten to 58, 59. I had yet to get to 60, but some of my other streamers, they'd gotten to 90. The max level is, I believe it's 200. So, anyway, all mission transports have been set to no longer have an energy credit associated with them. Now that there, I actually like. It used to be that it used to like picking up missions. Let's see, I don't know, gamma, which one do I want to pick up? Yeah, we'll do it this way.
I've received a report.
Now, did I spend all my credit? Yeah, I did, I dumped it. When you do it this way, it used to cost you credit to go. They have now turned it off. That if you take up the mission and go like this way, it's going to cost you nothing to fast travel to there. And of course, all of this stuff is going to be kicking in. I don't have any credit too. No, I don't have enough. Yeah, because I've been working on my fleet, trying to get my fleet up there and leveled up. But now, this part here where it used to be, you start out with like 100,000 or something, and by the time you got to the last area, it was like 5 million or something, and everything else. They have now deactivated it that when you click on that thing, you think of the mission, and you use this way to jump to the mission, it'll cost you nothing to jump there, nothing. So I liked it, they did that, I like that.
Time's up, Jimmy, gotta go.
Alright, talk to you in a couple of minutes, we can jump back on. Resolved an issue had caused the prototype light extension cruiser be unavailable to some characters. Now I do know that that was actually happening on some of the others. Like if you had a toss character and you was trying to unlock the shit to your toss character, there was a lot of people recording that they could not pick up that shit and get the trade, get the stuff, get the stuff, that everything else on toss characters, that everything else. So hopefully they fixed that. There's often issues because occasionally waves of Klingon not spawn in the things that Stardate 1. They claim they fixed it. I also did a test of that. Granted, they are our level. They are. So if you go to 65, they're level 65. You go to 15, they're 15. And stuff like that. Oh, that's cool, Aaron. But now, like I said, the first grade and the second grade came in, and then when when you have to detect the shit and make sure the shit don't get blown up while, flying away from Stardate 1, yeah, the shit pretty much, took off from Stardate 1, got to the end, and the dog is, especially on the left side, the shit don't work out. It just sits there. But at the same time, it keeps saying, there's Klingons nearby, there's Klingons! And there's no Klingons on the map at all. But on the left side, when the one ship, the little Miranda class ship, takes off, it never works out. It just sits there recording that there's Klingons near, but no Klingons are dealing in. No Klingons are working in. So, I don't know. They keep saying they're fixing it. They keep saying that it's okay. But a few times I've gone in there. A few times it works. A few times it don't. Mission handoff for Cold War sector. The Lost Dominion now requires Little 65. If you're doing the available thingy, go over here, because remember, those are those extra missions now. So if you try to go do the, there it is. So if you're doing this guy right here, Adam Quinn, he basically starts, out the thing that they're on there, the Last Dominion, where he basically sends you to start the, like this one here, that Ghostbuster mission, where he sends you out and then you do what lies beneath and all of this. They have changed it that if you've not done the story yet, and you basically need like a Discover tune or a new tune, and you've not done it yet, you will not do it at level 10 no more. No, it is now geared to level 65. It's the in gear now that you will do it, and then once you do then, which will then unlock all of these here, all of the Dream missions, the Last Dominions here. So they have actually changed it now. This everything else. This used to be part of the Cardassian story. This used to be part of the Klingon story. The Cold War would basically die itself because it was the Dream story. Hi Josh, how you doing, Josh? It used to be part of the Dream story. So if you make a new character, and like I said, it used to be as you was leveling up through, you'd see these stories. They have now changed it. That yes, it's in the available tab. But when you get up there, if you've never done them before, they're right here, which will start those stories. But you got to be level 65 now just to see those stories. That's everything else. And I will give you spoiler alert. Just like they done with, What Lies Beneath and a couple of the others. They kind of tweaked it, some of the bugs that were known, some of the issues that were known, they tweaked it to make it better, but at the same time, leave the stories alone, critic. I do know that some of these stories have an odd glitch. I'm glad you're going back to these old stories and fixing those glitches and bugs and everything else, but, shortening these stories to make it quicker so you can do these stories in 10 minutes flat. No, leave them alone. I like these hour-long stories. Yeah. But, wrong tab. Go in. So, like I said, they had now moved it, so you'd never done them, you're on a new character, you have to do level 65 to do them. Otherwise, if you'd already done them and you want to go back and do them again, you are required to do level 65 to do them. You are literally required to do 65 just to take them out and do like a replay of them now. They're 65. Resolve an issue though, sometimes it's like high expertise cost to promote a bridge officer. Now I do know that when you're leveling up your characters and you're trying to do your thing, there was a weird bug going around. I'll use Lita here for instance. There was a weird bug. Yeah, she's next level. That's everything else. So there was a weird bug, especially on the Discovery tunes. So if you have the Discovery character and you're trying to like level up your characters and you're like trying to get them up to the next level. So these things got unlocked. So when you're setting up your things, you know, their tower things could be unlocked and you can use their towers. There was a weird bug that while you was leveling up, you know, you couldn't do it. You know, you do like the first level, second level, but these last two, it just kept saying you did not have the requirement, you didn't have the credit, you didn't have the expertise, you had nothing. Even though you got all the expertise, you got the credit, you got everything, but it was only letting you have like these two, but these last two, no, sorry, you don't have it, no, not allowed. So supposedly they fixed it now, so this could mainly to the Discovery team, the people who was working on Discovery teams and, you know, basically promoting the bridge officers so they would have auto towers to those on the ground as well as space. Discovery team people were reporting that. So hopefully that's been fixed. Resolved an issue that caused the automated prototype of protomatter conduit rank 2 display slightly more hull regeneration than intended. This is a tool chip change only. I'm not sure which one that is. Hey, we'll just take a look at it, shall we? The Tower Google. The automated prototypes conduit. It trades only does the player characters. Okay, so where does it come from? Shield regeneration. So it comes from the Lucari the Lucari's reputation. So if you've got the Lucari's reputation, well, apparently that's getting a little tweaking right there. Apparently, so it's coming from the Lucari's thing. Updated energy rank 1 and 2 to adjust the maximum hull amount and healing percentage called your hull healing bonus. This is a tooltip. Now, I actually have that one. Is that what I'm thinking? I don't think I have it slotted. Yeah, I don't think I have it slotted. No, those are shields. Yeah, those are shields. I'm not sure then. Because I was thinking it was those. Those are shield thingies. Oh, well, let's take a look. Once again, have a look. Trade. Alright, so this one is the... Oh no, this is the accounting one. Okay, so this is a trait. So this is a trait. Energy thing. blah blah blah. So it started the Iconian resistance reputation. So apparently that's that. Interesting. Alright, so that's that. Otherwise, I really don't know what else to say. Now, Josh, have you tried to do the Suntech Arena? Josh? Says I've got one person watching line 2. So, do you try to do the Suntech thingy, Josh? Not sure this is still going on. Yeah, see, this was a one-day thing only. Well, they put everything on sale through the one-day thing only through Halloween, basically. So everything through Halloween was on sale. So notes? Hi, Dino. Yeah, like I said, not much. Not much, Dino. Not much. Well, like I said, I managed to survive the battle. And now I actually did attest it to everything else. We had one guy that literally disconnected and never came back. We had this guy that kept disconnecting and reconnecting, disconnecting and reconnecting while we was running around. You know, like I said at the beginning, we had this one lady here. She was an Orion, and I was laughing so hard because she walked up to a bunch of doors and did her thing, and all the doors like, yes, I love you, I'll help you. So they started running with us and assimilating and fighting everybody, so they got killed off. To this general, he kept connecting and reconnecting. And then this guy here, yeah, he's tactical, but he was Discovery tactical. So he had the Discovery outfit, the Discovery gun, running around and shooting up at everything else and all. But, like I said, it's kind of working. Kind of working. So, says I've got 40 to watching my videos. So, anybody got any questions? Otherwise, like I said, it's that. And like I said, if you can get through the third square up to that wave 5 or 6, and you don't have the gun yet, if you can get to that wave 5, 6, you'll get it in everything, and it'll unlock that gun for you automatically, and you'll have the gun, and all you gotta do is do it a few more times to get the shield, and you'll have those pieces. And I needed to, you know, get up to wave 30, so when you get up to wave, basically 5, it will unlock this gun for you, because you'll have a little thing that'll toss up and say, thing now unlocked, thing now usable, blah, 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 which goes with this piece right here. So you just got to do it right there, just everything else and all. I'm going to try to get these gloves, just everything else and all. I'm going to try to get these gloves here. You know, like I said, you just need 3. I've got, you know, right there, 2 so far. That if you can get up to wave 5 and don't die and basically slide wave 5, it'll automatically unlock that gun automatically, and you can claim that gun for all your accounts. So all your teams can actually use that gun. And Josh actually uses this gun. Josh likes this little gun because the secondary ability, it's a healing thing. It heals things. Heals people in the team for its secondary ability. Because if you can get up to wave 5 and survive it, don't get kicked, whatever, it'll automatically unlock this to you automatically. So, any questions? Learning looks interesting thoroughly. Yeah, like I said, the guys from Hudson Oil, they actually want me to jump on and do some Elite Dangerous stuff, but I am still having a hell of a time, you know, getting into the server, being on the server for like literally a minute or 2, and then just getting disconnected and can't get back in. So I'm having a hell of a time. So at this point, I'm just pretty much calling Elite Dangerous on a day of the 10th because I just can't get in to do my genuine Nug stuff and show it off and look at things. So I've been watching some of the other Hudson little, streams. CNN was just looking at the, I like to get, he was looking at something. Yeah, he was doing a, the Exploit Project Drill looks like a datathon exploring. Yeah, I forget, he was doing something where he found a unknown source, unknown something, and he went to go scan it, and then I'm guessing it's not in the game yet or just everything else, but he found something interesting while he was exploring. Trader Beacon, that's what it was called, a Trader Beacon. And he was trying to get in and see what it was, what's going on there, but the game kept disconnecting every single time he tried to get in there and try to go in there. And then when he did get there, he was in that other non-ending loop effect of looting in until the game crashes. So I've been watching Hudson's streams as well as CNN and Yannick's stream. And the asteroid crackle with the good for TTT piracy. Yeah, I actually saw someone actually using that the other day. He was flying around through one of these asteroid deals, just everything else, and he started to launch that thing and cause an asteroid to explode, causing the ships around him get taken damage, and he was able to keep going. The asteroid exploded around this one ship. They took a lot of damage. They took a lot of damage from that. A lot of damage. Alright, well, like I said, I'm coming up on 30 minutes. If nobody's got any questions, I'm going to go ahead and jump it off here because I had promised I'd need Kid Lee and, like I said, I have now teamed up this lady right here that did everything else. So I've actually teamed up with her, and we're actually going to be jumping on the Republic side, running around doing the Ragul event, that did everything else and all together. And she's going to be streaming her end, I'll be streaming my end. Kid Lee is also going to be streaming his end. So if you're on Star Forge, we're going to be running around Star Forge and basically doing the Ragul thing and dealing with Raguls. See how many times we all get bitten and everything else and all that. Like I said, if you like what I'm not working, you can see I'm touching on that Star Wars as well as Star Trek. I am still laughing that Star Wars, or not Star Wars, Critic sent a survey thing out to me the other day, asking me what I recommend this game and share this game. And I had to tell them the truth, got the game crashing and bugging out. And, originally had a stream planned on the last one. We had to cancel it because it got scrapped with those red alert. So, I don't know. So, if anybody's got any questions, I'll go ahead and ask. If not, I need to jump off here. Kind of getting ready for my next stream. So, it says I've got 3 people watching my stream. So, hi everybody. How's everybody doing? Yeah. I'll be on Discord soon. Cool, Dina. Cool. Now, Dave was actually touched the on later on. Poor guy is still dealing with his little thing, just everything else and all. But he was kind of hosting to be on the stream with me. He just missed Aaron because he was actually on his way home from work, on the stream on his way home from work on his cell phone. So you just missed Aaron, but like I said, I don't know. Like I said, it's usable, it's playable. You've got to get the way died, get the gun unlocked, but people are still recording getting kicked, and so, I don't know. No question to me, just enjoying your broadcast. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Like I said, Josh, you just missed there. He's on his way. He's home now, but on his way home, he started to jump on his cell phone and talk on the stream on his cell phone while he was heading home. But Little did go talk to the kid Dave, because he thought that he couldn't doctor him. I'm not sure that the doctor or the clinic, that he's on his way home, still not feeling well, that he's making the best of it. So let's go ahead and wrap this sucker up, shall we? So I am Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet. Yeah, we are still pushing away, trying to get the fleet done, just everything else. The rumor is still going that come next year, just like they did with this one right here when they brought out the tall stuff and we got K-13, the rumor is still going that, you know, next year we're going to get a Discover-themed, you know, station. My guess it's going to be in the Ghana Quadrant, my guess, because, I mean, if you look at the map, Galaxy map, you got a few bases here, you got a few here, you've got really one here, but out here in Ghana, we don't have any in the Ghana area, none. So I would not be surprised that when they do the discovery stuff, I would not be surprised they put it up here in Ghana. So that way we'll have somewhere to park instead of have to come all the way back to Deep Space Nine or all the way back over here, you know, to go to a shipyard, get repaired, sell your junk, things like that. There is none up here. None at all. But I would not be surprised, you know, if they do that. But it's rumored that when they, next year, because we're pushing that discovery stuff, yeah, we might be getting another base coming soon, so definitely push hard, get your bases done, get your bases taken care of, because, and it's being rumored, so, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Alright, so happy Halloween. Let's do the 20-second roll, shall we? So you Federation players, Little on Proctor, you Romulan players, Joe on True, you Klingon players, Katlaw, you Jinrod players, victory at least. And I will see everybody later. Happy Halloween, and bye everybody. Bye chat room. La 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 la.